EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the Washington sideline is head coach Dan Quinn. These guys coming off a win to push their record to 2-1 here in the first month of the season.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, the punter, Bradley Pinion, has us set for a start. And we are underway now from Atlanta. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And let's go ahead and keep this one simple. He had one of the most impressive rookie seasons in NFL history. A true dual-threat quarterback. He can beat you a variety of ways. Took his team to the conference championship last season, trying to take them to the Super Bowl in year 2.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And incomplete to open things up.
And you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. The Falcons send Jamal Agnew deep to return. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Short throw, caught by Pitts. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A look at the numbers last week for Edwards. 17 carries, 62 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Debo going in motion left. Now Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
That's another Washington first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Commanders.
Reno, Cowboy 80.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
60 Vikings, 6.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year, and it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Check.
Up the middle, here's Edwards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
7-7, our score after one. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. To the air, Penix. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Penix. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32.
Here's Penix. And he fires one incomplete.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Let's go now. Track Cowboy 80.
And looking to throw, Penix. Throw left side, there's London. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw again is Penix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Coup now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was able to connect with Terry McLaurin for the touchdown pass on their previous drive. And now they begin here 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Ready? Hut.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
Roll.
To throw is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Washington Commanders.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
Let's go now. Hut.
To the air goes Daniels. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Daniels. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel from 8 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll go play action here with Penix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Penix to the air once more. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Robinson up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
A 51-yard attempt.
Kuhn knocks this one through the post, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Deputy! 19, Tiger, 19.
Daniels looking to throw. Dumps it off to Edwards. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be second down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2nd and 10.
Jack Panthers.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lane. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Brandon, thank you. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. And it's the veteran Aaron Rodgers, on target to his trusty tight end, Jonnu Smith, in the end zone for the score. The Steelers are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the second-year man, Trey Benson. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 69 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Well, there's a nice move by Robinson.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
To the air, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Penix.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Here's Penix. Got a man. It's London. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Penix.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
And 12 yards to go.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Penix working out of the gun here. That's complete to Mooney.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Curry knocks this one through the post.
And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Daniels. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Bronco 80.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
A gain of 15. And the Commanders' first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now Daniel's going to keep it. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple of yards short of the first. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
A 22-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Looking to throw. Penix. And caught by London. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's 2nd and 8. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that earns them a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go. 68. Cowboy. Read our key. Read our key. Watch the motion. Check out.
They'll go play action here with Penix. He's got his man London right side. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here we go. Check up. 70, 10, go.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
19.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. Looking to throw, Penix. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
They are going for it. Penix. And he is caught. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Go! 60 Bison. 6.
They'll throw with Penix. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jayden Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Coup for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Jayden Robinson.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now Washington down 27-20, 2:10 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
Roll. Here we go.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing now is Daniels. And that's complete to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Finding Edwards. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
46-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down at 5. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line.
And a Washington 1st down.
He's back to throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Here's 1st down.
76, let's go. Set up, Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready.
Now 2nd and 4.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen, Krosky Merritt. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. This is 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Here's Penix. That's caught by Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Robinson.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker.
2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Roll! Check.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. And the Falcons are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Falcons, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.